Hi guys. Um, Today we're going to be learning about the median. So I want to go through example number 1 with you. So hopefully I can clarify a few things about the median. So the median is another measure of center, similar to the mean, but the median is a different process for finding that measure of center than it is finding the mean. So I'm going to read you the definition of a median. The median is a measure of center in a set of numerical data. The median of a list of values is the value appearing at the center of a sorted version of the list, or the mean of the two central values if the list contains an even number of values. So finding the mean, we're going to start with a similar process of sorting our data from least to greatest. So anytime you get a data set, you're going to sort it from least to greatest. And then you're going to find the number that's in the middle. That is the median, the middle of your data set. Now, when it's an odd number, when you have an odd number of data points, it's going to be really easy to find the median. It's going to be that center number. But when you have an even set, when you get down to the center, you're going to have two numbers in the center, and you're going to have to find the number that's between those two numbers. So you'll have to find the mean of those two numbers. Let's work through example number 1 to see what I'm talking about. So in this example, we define the median given an odd number of data values. So this is the simpler way to find the median. So between 2009 and 2015, the number of Atlantic hurricanes each year was 3, 12, 7, 10, 2, 6, and 4. So we're going to start by sorting this data in order from least to greatest. Okay, so when you click the next button on your slide, it's going to have you organize from least to greatest. I'm going to drag my 2 is the smallest value. So I put that in the least box. See, my 12 is the greatest value. And then I'm going to fill it in from there. So the next greatest value after 2 is 3, then 4, then 6, 7, 10, and 12. So now I have it in order from least to greatest, and I'm going to check my answer, and that's correct. So now when we're finding that median, we need to go through and we need to find which data point is in the center. So I'm going to pull up my my way to write on this. Okay. So pulling up my screen here, I'm going to cross off the least and the greatest values first. So there's the least and there's the greatest. Those are not going to be my median. So when I knock one off of one side, I have to knock one off the other side too. When I cross one off this side, I have to cross one off this side to keep it balanced to work us down to the middle. So now I'm going to go one more value in. So I'm going to knock one off my greatest and one off my least. Put a line through, and a line through the 10, a line through the 3, and a line through the 10. Okay, and I'm going to do this one more time. A line through the 4 and a line through the 7. And then that leaves in the center only one value, the 6 right here. And 6 is going to be my median. It is the value of data that's in the center, in the middle. That's why it's a measure of center. It's the middle value. So 6 is the median for this data set. So back to my slide for the example, I'm on slide 3 of 5. How many data values are below the median? So our median's 6. There's 1, 2, 3 values that are below the median. And it says how many data values are above the median. So I look at my median and I count how many are to the right. So 7. So that's 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 values below the median and 3 values above the median. Let's check our answer. And then I shaded the 6 because that's the median. It's asking me to shade the value that represents the median. And then the center of the data can be represented by the single value, 6. So the median number of hurricanes from 2009 to 2015 is 6 hurricanes. That's what the median is telling us. So some years there were more than 6, and some years there were less than 6, but 6 is a good middle ground for how many hurricanes there were a year. It's a good measure of center. All right, now you can go ahead and move on to the check.